So guys, if you love to create environment by using the Blender, this video is for you. Because in this video I am gonna cover the certain topics like modeling, texture paint, and I will teach you that how you can combine the texture and how you can use the mix shader, and how you can build the best terrain. And stay tuned with this video, because in this video you're gonna learn the many things and you can build your own good looking environment by using the Blender. So without having any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So guys, as you can see, I am in the Blender. So first thing I need to do is to create the plane. So there is many ways to create the plane, but the method which I am going to use is used to sculpt the plane, because I want to be my plane to customize as per my requirement. Okay, so let's scale it by 3. Little bit more, I'm pressing 6. Okay, so as you can see, this is the plane. Now you have to do is to increase the segments. To increase the segment, you have to press tab, Control R. You can increase it by 120. Press Control R, 120. Enter. And for this side also 120. Enter. So now it's time to sculpt. Go to sculpting view and then start creating the displacement. You can press shift to smooth the material. So after sculpting, you need to create the path. So for that you need to go shading, press new. Here you can give the color. So first for the soil I am choosing this color. I'm choosing the color brown. That's for the soil. And you just have to duplicate this. Here you can change the color for the green grass. And now you have to do is to add node mix shader. After that, connect it to shader 1, shader 2, shader 2 surface. So now you have to do is you have to create the image. So why are we creating this image? This image will help you to paint the texture. The information of paint will be stored in this image. So let's type it road, because we're gonna draw road by using this. Now connect color to factor. So as you can see, this is the green part and this is the brown part. Now you have to go to texture paint, select the, don't forget to select this image. Select this image, then you have to move texture paint. And now select the white color. Make sure it is to be really bright. Go to shading, go to shading view, and then start painting. See, and start paint. So as you can see, after starting painting, we can see the soil. So now you can see the soil is clearly visible. Okay, to remove you can press Ctrl and let's draw the path. You can change the radius and strength if you want. Now I'm gonna change the strength. So as you can see, our painting is done. Now we gonna add the texture. To create the texture, you need to download the texture. The texture which I already downloaded. You have to download the texture, and now you have to do is go to edit, preferences, and then add on, search node wrangler, and you have to check this. Now go to green principal BSDF. After selecting the principal BSDF, you have to press Ctrl Shift T. Now you have to find the texture, the PBR. So as you can see, there are my texture. Now you have to do select your textures, and add. So here you can see, so you can take the displacement. So now you can see our green texture is visible. So now you have to add soil for the path. So now let's do same for the path. Ctrl Shift T, and then have to choose the next shader. So this is the texture for the sand. Select your textures, click on principal texture BSDF. So as you can see, it is placed on the where we painted the texture. And if you want to play with color, you can add curves, Shift A, RGB curves, and you have to place on the base color. From here you can increase the value. Like this, and same for the this. If you want, if I want to be more green, I can make it more green. And by selecting the image, you can also make changes with the texture paint, like this, if you want. Okay, so now if you want to add third texture, you also can do this with the same process. Just press Shift D, duplicate, change this to another color, and now you have to do is press Shift D, disconnect this node, connect this like that, and shader to surface. Now for adding the factor, you need another image texture, new, and we can name this to soil. Okay, now I have to connect this to factor. Now looking good. And then we have to add texture here. Control Shift T, the same process we are going to do. Select this texture, add like this, and now you have to start painting as you done before. So as you can see, a texture is visible. You can increase the radius of strength, and you can do variation on your terrain. Like I want to do like this. Here you can also do. Now you can play with mapping. We need more grass here. So as you can see, now it is looking good. So that's how I created the terrain. So that's it for this video, guys. So as you can see, we have created the terrain, and in the second part of this topic we're gonna add the grass. So that's it for today, guys. If you really want to appreciate my work, you can give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to ask question in the comment. I am here to reply you back, and I am signing off with the same words: stay safe, stay creative.